Welcome to Leisure Gamer Network, a home for working professionals, students, parents, or anyone else with a passion for gaming but have time constraints on when you can play. We review games after an hour of gameplay to see if they grabbed our attention and are worth your time playing. Building off the success of the first title released in 2006, Dead Rising 2 is certainly both a unique and unusual game. Picking up a few years after the first outbreak, the game focuses around Chuck Green, an ex-motocross star forced to take part in a reality show to raise money for his daughter's anti-zombie medication. However, this isn't your typical reality show. Contestants battle against zombies and gladiatorial-type events for prize money.
It's time for America's most dangerous game show!
After the introduction to the game, you will begin to see why Dead Rising 2 is so unusual. While the premise of the story seems outlandish, you could view it as a satire on American culture.
The carnage is just beginning! So right now, let me hear you make some noise!
All joking aside, the introduction is just the first of many satirical elements within Dead Rising 2. This sets the tone of the game to be played like a modern zombie flick, filled with dramatic subject matter and paired with over-the-top storytelling techniques. Dead Rising 2 certainly knows how to have fun with itself.
I'm gonna do everything I can to make this up to her.
After Chuck collects his prize money, the zombies from the reality show break out of their cages and Fortune City is quickly overrun with the undead. Chuck barely escapes to the safe house with his daughter in hand, which will be your headquarters throughout the story. This is where the unique part of the game comes into play. The military is going to quarantine the city and eliminate the zombie threat in 3 days. This leaves you exactly 72 in-game hours to explore the city and collect the resources that Chuck and his daughter need to survive. All the objectives can be monitored by using Chuck's watch, and it is up to you to manage your time well enough. Objectives are broken up into story case files, which help Chuck piece together what exactly caused the breakout, and side objectives which often involve exploration and rescuing other survivors. However, wherever you explore, zombies stand in your way. Luckily for you, most everything in the world can be used as a weapon, ranging from the practical to the comedic. All the park benches, sledgehammers, or even tricycles scattered throughout the world will help you carve through the zombie infestation. Besides chopping away at zombies, a large part of your time will go to rescuing others. When escorting survivors to the safe house, the AI has been improved from the first game, so they are more resilient against the zombies. But the task of protecting the AI can still be tedious from time to time, especially when you're trying to rush to the exit and they run straight into a bunch of zombies.
Don't fall behind!
Saving survivors and killing zombies are just some of the ways you gain experience points, which unlock more advanced combat skills and increase your base stats, which makes combat a lot easier. The best addition to Dead Rising 2 are the combo cards, which allow the player to combine 2 weapons into one, increasing both the damage and durability. Take a box of nails and hammer them into a baseball bat for a nasty, spiked bat option. Or for the more obscure but still very cool, when you combine jewelry gems with a flashlight, you get a lightsaber, or at least a light sword for copyright purposes. The combo cards make exploration that much more rewarding as you find pieces to create your very own super weapon. The graphics have been improved from the first game, and thousands of zombies can be seen on screen at the same time. This makes the larger areas of the map more impressive to look at. However, the long draw distance comes at a price. The game features numerous loading screens, which can ruin the more cinematic parts of the game and be a nuisance when you have to run across multiple areas inside Fortune City only to be greeted by load screens one after another. Now for some leisure gamer criteria. Check out the description for a full listing of the criteria. There is only one difficulty setting within Dead Rising 2, but that doesn't make it easy by any means. I would say the controls are unresponsive. However, that is just because, at the beginning, Chuck is slow-moving, doesn't have much health, and navigating through the zombies can be rough. As you gain more experience, things become easier, but it is still really simple to get caught up in a zombie herd. Combine that with the pressure of escorting survivors to safety, battling psychopathic mini-bosses, and managing your time so you don't miss out on any of the important objectives, and Dead Rising 2 earns the rating of high for difficulty. On the bright side, you can restart the game while maintaining your level, so just in case you come up against something extremely tough, you can restart and level up even further before you run across the same problem again. The developers clearly included this option for a reason. Another quirk about Dead Rising 2 is that saving your progress takes on the form of using the restroom to relieve yourself. so as long as you can make it to a bathroom, you can save any time. In order to actually make some progress on the storyline, you will want to play for a moderate amount of time, and Dead Rising 2 earns the rating of evening for time commitment. The multiplayer features the Terror is Reality TV show, which Chuck participated in during the introduction to the game, and is a good option when you don't have a lot of time to play. Each match features a set of zombie killing minigames, and took me about 12 minutes to make it through one match. Players compete for prize money, which can then be exported to your story mode save file, making this a great way to earn a lot of money quickly. The multiplayer matches were fun, but I have a feeling the entertainment might fade quickly because they aren't substantial minigames. However, it would be entertaining to get a bunch of your friends online and compete in the Mario Party of zombie killing minigames. Dead Rising 2 is a fun game, and one of the most promising aspects is the online cooperative play. This allows another player to enter your story mode and tag along with you. This would be extremely fun if a friend joined your story, enabling you to strategize how you can combat the Walking Dead together. I wouldn't count on a stranger joining your game who is 100% about helping you. I tried, and although it was fun to kill zombies together, the other player wasn't too concerned with helping me progress through my objectives. On a final note, one thing to point out is the pressure of the clock ticking down, and the objectives that are time sensitive. I felt as a leisure gamer that after a long day at work, it wasn't as rewarding to play a game that had such pressures, especially when you get latched onto by a bunch of zombies while trying to defend a survivor covered up with even more zombies. When I play a game, I want to be relaxed, not tense up in the shoulders. Dead Rising 2 earns the rating of yes, but the unique gameplay and the unusual satirical content make it fun to play, but it might not always be the title you're going to reach for when it comes time to boot up your system.
No.
For your own thoughts on the game, post in the comment section below, and remember to subscribe to become part of the Leisure Gamer Network. Till next time, enjoy gaming.